Welcome back from ads. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Pause the music. Close down Spotify. Click. Hey, everybody. Happy... What day is today? Thursday? Elfin the Mimic. Hello. Elfin the Mimic. That's a cool, it's a cool emote. Little slimy guy. Hi. Hi. Welcome on in. Gingivitis. Thanks for bopping around. Yeah, we're gonna do a little blender goof off. Hello. First stream I've caught. Monochrome Workshop. Welcome. Thanks for coming on over. You got a lot of choices for streaming tonight. I was looking. It's a hot night. It's a hot night. All my friends, all the good ones are streaming. And I just needed to I need to get more done. What? Hey!
_Sweda just traded with 2 viewers.
Anori, Sweda, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. That's awesome. Keladon, hello, Mr. Nilbog in chat. Hello. Thank you, Anori. What were you guys playing? Actually, I have a new shout out thing. I'm gonna use it right now. Shout out. I'm gonna copy paste your name. Can I just copy it? Oh yeah, there we go. Shout out, paste. No, I missed it. A-N-O. There we go. Vtuber is a little bit of everything. Voice actor? Check. Unboxer? You bet. Fundraiser? Absolutely. They're diving into Honkai Star Rail, but also building subdivisions, opening booster packs, and even starting a fanfic legend? What can't they do? I love it. Good thing you ain't an ant. I agree. You mean the Ents? An Ent from Lord of the Rings? I don't know. Hell yeah! Welcome on in. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Dang multi-talented. Yeah, I'll say so. Everybody, follow Anori. Oh, 'cause raid. I get it now. I get jokes. You'll see. I always remember those little green cockroaches. Uh-oh. Raid! I love those commercials, which is why I made it my raid message. Ambrosia Honeypot. Hey, wait, hold on. What's wrong with ants? Nothing's wrong with ants. I just don't remember ants being in the raid commercial. I remember cockroaches. Little cucarachas. Yo. All right. Let's see. Let's go to Blender. Is everybody doing good? Oh, sorry. What were you guys doing? Oh, did some 3D Star Rail story and unboxed a Yokai Oracle deck earlier. Hope you're good. I'm good. Thanks so much for dropping in. Thanks so much for raiding us. Hong Kong Star Rail. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's go to Blender. Old Blender. And also, I'm gonna keep this charity up all month. Let's see. Nilbog Blender. There we go. Up at the top, if you just type in exclamation charity into chat, it'll give you the details. Or there might be a donate button, but it's for the Red Cross, which is a very reputable charity, and LA is going to need a lot of help rebuilding, coming back. This town got hit hard, so yeah, we'll keep the charity up, and if people have the means, great. If not, hey, share it with someone who might. Share it with all your rich friends. That never hurts. I saw there's a lot of good donations going on tonight. If you want an animator to draw for you,
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. But it's not Monday. It's Thursday, and it's actually, if someone does the Friday redeem, we might hear from someone we all want to hear from. I made the Friday redeem. It has a special place.
Huh?
Lemon, it's Wednesday.
That's Wednesday. Well, skip Thursday. I know it's Thursday. Oh no, there's too many going at once. Oh no, Tuesday. Here comes Tuesday. Someone redeemed Friday. Will it go? That's to be seen.
And if
It's a Friday once again. Ding. We love you, David Lynch. Godspeed. David Lynch regretfully has passed. I'm all right on Sunday. I've been listening to Julie Cruz all day. Oh, falling. Yeah. Oh my God. So sad. Yeah. I'll get emotional. One day someone's going to do the Friday redeem and I'm just going to bawl. David, come back. I saw someone post an image of David Lynch in the Red Room and I got really disturbed. Like, the Red Room's kind of a nebulous place. There's a lot of not so good people in there too. I don't know how I felt about it. It made me feel uncomfortable. But you doing good, all things considered? I'm doing good. Yeah. Sorry. Thank you, Monochrome Workshop. Case in a Mondays on a Thursday. Sounds terminal. I need to finish Twin Peaks for him. Yeah. You're in for a treat. You can skip the second season when David left. But then just watch like season 1. Watch the last episode of season 2. And then watch the return. Oh, and watch the watch Fire Walk with Me. That's actually the first thing I ever watched of Twin Peaks. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, that's the movie with Bowie. Yeah, Fire Walk with Me. You love twinks? What's that got to do with the conversation? Twin Peaks. Oh, I love it. That's great. Nice recovery. All right. Let's see. Let's get into some Blender on that note. Revealing. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to add some. There's no music here. Let's add some music. I was gonna put on some bopping around music. Where's my YouTube? YouTube. Let's see if this goes. Oh yeah. Is that going? I think it's yeah, it should be going. To finish your thought earlier, I think you were going to mention Alex Hirsch. Oh yeah, I was. Go to look up Alex Hirsch on Twitch. He had raised like over 50 grand in like 2 hours for LA wildfire relief. It's great. He had Kristen Shaw over. Great cause, great guy. Great cartoons. Let's see. Is it okay to recommend games for future streams? I don't see why not. Who would say no? Never recommend. I absolutely. You're banished. No, of course. Recommend. What do you think? What do you think it would be fun to play on a stream? Monochrome Workshop. Monochrome Workshop. All right, let me close this bad boy. Well, just because scheduling and such. Well, well, recommending doesn't mean I'm going to do it. That's the beauty of a recommendation. You know? That's how that works. All right, I'm working on a VTuber here of my buddy. This is my buddy Paul. And what happened last time I was working on this, I'm going to clear out this pose, clear transform all. The last time I was working on this, I was trying to rig the mouth. It's going to be kind of a stop motion-y look, and the mouth was giving me issues. And I think I fixed it. Well, I'm going to try and fix it on stream, and if it keeps bugging out again, I like Julia Child. I have a pre-baked one in the oven that I can pull out in case of emergency. But we'll try and catch as catch can, huh? Muppet Monster Adventure PS1. Instead of Blender, kneecap yourself and go do a 3D Studio Max 2002 stream. Oh boy, that'd be a switcheroo.
Joburg GG just raided with 18 viewers.
Joburg, thanks for the raid, buddy. This model is so cool. Oh, let's see. Figment series? I've never heard of that game. Figment from the Disney World place, the little purple dragon guy. Figment. Joburg, what were you all up to? Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what you. No, well, you tell me. Shout out, Joburg. Joburg GG. Joe Beagles is a pro poker player from Orange County. What? Is this true? They stream poker and often do giveaways? Oh, I wrong Joburg. Oh, Jobber. Oh my God, I did the wrong shout out. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I never trust me to read. My eyes are gone. Okay, I'm gonna right click on your name. Yes. Oh, I recognize you now. It's so funny when you see people's icon. You're like, oh, I know you. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. It's not going to let me because of the timeout, right? Shout out. Bump, bump. Will it work? This sounds more like it. Oh, a chunky VTuber creator from Argentina. Ooh, it's global. VTubing is global. I love it. They currently are on a Baldur's Gate 3 kick with a side of video game tournaments and year-end celebrations. Expect Spanish streams and a sprinkle of English. Always 18 plus. I love it. Shout out Joburg. Everybody follow Joburg, or you're dead to me. We got a real card shark here, folks. Yeah. What's the pot up to? What are we playing for? I'm gonna lose my belt. No, I'm gonna bet my left horn. Let's see. All right, let's go back. Let's get back into to the action here. Okay, so what was I doing? So I have the model rigged. Look at this. Got this great Auto Rig Pro. Blender did its thing. I love it. Let's see if I can move this down, give you guys some more space. Love your model, man. It's very mwah. Thanks, Joburg. Your model's great too. Anybody I follow, I definitely, because if you stream, you show up in my following panel on the side, and I always check out who's streaming. That's the fun part of Twitch. You get to see other people, how other people do it, and I learn a lot. All right, so we got him he's able to jump. We have his head is trackable, but what I was having trouble with was his mouth. I have these other mouths. So we have this mouth. Turn the color on. We have a little smile mouth. We have an open mouth. We have a little ooh, a little but they weren't behaving when I'm applying this this rigging tool that allows me to pull him up on the timeline when I'm animating him. So that's what I'm trying to set up again. So I'm gonna try and do that real quick. Let's see. I am going to jump into here, select all this, pose, clear all. Let's see. I'll unselect all this shit. First thing I want to do, I think I want to get rid of there's a modifier in this mouth that's causing issues. This rig modifier. Be gone. There shouldn't be a rig modifier there. Okay. I think that's going to help. Now, what else? I need a parent. Okay, so then there's a mouth controller. Did I make a mouth controller yet? Yes, here's the mouth controller. I need to parent this to the head bone. All right, have a good one, gingivitis. Gingy. Parent mouth controller. I'll go to pose mode. Sorry, this is mostly just me muttering to myself as I fumble my way through Blender. To answer you from earlier, Figment is a top-down adventure game about walking around in a guy's mind. It's also a musical. If you decide to play, go in as blind as possible. Oh, cool. Thank you for the recommendation. I'll check it out. All right, mouth controller. Select this head bone. Control P, parent. Set the parent to the bone. That looked like it worked. Sorta. Okay. Let's see what happened. That's so weird that those... let me try that now. So if I clicked on his mouth controller and go to, where was it? FC Swapper. And then choose mouth 2. That's not showing up. Oh, I think I know why. Hide you. Where'd they go? That's weird. Well, fumbling is a standard walk in Blender. It sure is. Rather than fumble, I did this like really late at night. I'm like, oh, when we last, I haven't worked on this model in like 2 months, so I'm all discombobulated anyway. And it's not like anybody from 2 months ago is watching again, so it's not like I need to pick it back up exactly where I left off. I made a little progress in between now and then. I was gonna try and catch up, but like, screw it. I'm gonna open up the other project. Let's do that. I gotta go. Sorry, I'm not around for long. I hope you make big bucks in your charitable contributions. Well, we won't make the big bucks, but every little bit counts. Thanks so much. I'm watching. Oh, good. Let's see. Open. Were you here for the original? For the first? I think I streamed this, making these models twice. Let's see. File. Open. Don't save this. Don't save this. Let's go here. Open. All right, let's open this guy. We can jump right into animation then, because I think this guy's ready. Pose, clear, transform all. All right, let's see. Yes, okay, yes, it's working. See, his head is turning, and these mouths are like, his mouth is moving, and it's parented, and it's perfect. And I did it to his eyes too. I added his eyes do like a little blink there, and they're tracking with his head. That's what I was trying to set up, but screw it. We'll just say, I like Julia Child says, I had one prepared in the oven earlier, and let's jump into that one. All right. So now, let's see. I'm going to clear out this animation. I don't want that keyframe. Here, I'm going to move my keyframes up so you guys can see. Oh, but that's really hard to see. Because if it's up here, then you guys have no real estate. Can't really Nilbog. This is like the best place for Nilbog. You guys just won't see my keyframes that much. That's no big deal. Yeah, last time you were talking about how you want it to look like an old Rankin Bass movie. That's right. It's going to. It's gonna. I think I'm gonna make like a default standing cycle for them. These are gonna be made. The VTubers will be piloted in Vtuber. So I'm gonna be exporting pings, so they'll look like a Rankin Bass movie. They'll have like a low frame rate, and so I kind of need to make like a standing mouth closed, like him just kind of standing, and then I need to make a mouth open, like so I'll make him doing that same thing and also flapping his jaw, like bah, 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 bah. And then I'll make the same thing where he's standing and but blinking, like so I'll add like a little blink as he's doing his little idle animation. And then I gotta make I got a request for he wants to be, this is for a gamer, Paul, and if you watch Continue on YouTube, that he has a great YouTube channel called Continue where he plays video games. A flesh tuber, if you will. And he's also part of Goosebuds. If you listen to the podcast Goosebuds, he's one of the 3 Goosebuds. So now let's see. Oh, you love Continue. Hey, Mellowzine. Yeah, this is Paul from Continue. All right, I'm gonna clear this pose, clear transform. Oh, no, I just select all that, delete that. There we go. Okay. What should his default be? Let's see. Here's my camera. This is going to be him standing. Let's give ourselves a little bit more room now. Ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. I'm gonna file, save incremental. Let us, let's see. Let's get his hips going first. That's the first thing you want to do. You're setting a pose. A relaxed stance. So let's lower the hips a little bit. Let's spread. Let's give him a little stance. Let's do a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Let's get the hands down, arms down. Let's get his head into it. Let's look at it in color. See how it looks. Oh yeah. Let's do a little posing. He's got long arms. I didn't realize that. Hope it didn't look too goofy. Any Rhythm Fever fans? I'm playing music from Rhythm Fever, the Rhythm Tengaku games from the DS and the 3DS. They're really fun. They're like if WarioWare had like a bit more uh a bit more of a reason to play. Like the reason to play each of these games is to be on beat. And they're a little bit more polished as mini. There's tons of like little mini games, but they're a bit more polished than a WarioWare. Each mini game. Karate Man, the French version. Yes, all the different versions have like their own like little peccadillos. Their own like, oh, I like this version of that song and that version of this song. Yeah, if you get the international version of the game, you get to choose. Well, let's put his arms to the side like a normal person would be standing. And let's start with like maybe like a non. Let's relax these fingers, huh? These fingies. Where's that? That's under tool. Finger grasp. Let's give him a little. Yeah. Bump, bump. Draw. Have you ever played Elite Beat Agents? Yes, I have played Elite Beat Agents. I love that game. Or Wendan. I haven't played that one. Or maybe that's no, I haven't. That doesn't sound as familiar. I can also. You can select a bunch of bones, and then right click and say copy pose, and then say paste X flipped, and it boom. We got two hands. Reach for the sky. Let's see. Yeah, he looked like he's leaning forward a little bit. Let's relax this guy. Like he's gonna be a VTuber, like a Vtuber model. Like he'll be in this lower corner. You know, I want him to kind of be almost like a my thought. The style kind of reminds me of Super Mario RPG for the SNES. Or like an Earthbound, the way that I actually my inspiration for like their look was the clay models that you see in the Earthbound manual and the strategy guide. That's what I was going for. Oh, that's the series that Elite Beat Agents is based on. That's right. They couldn't just license all the Japanese music, so they made a full-blown American version. Cool. Yeah. I do like that one. Let's see. Well, now he looks like he's taking a shit. Let's fix that. Let's go to pose mode. Let's raise his ass up. Let's give him a little tilt. Nobody stands just like you kind of favor one leg a little bit. That's already helping. It's looking a little bit more natural. We'll save. Let's see. Maybe he's gonna be like swinging and bopping to the music and kind of like, I don't know, you kind of flap your hands a little bit. That might be fun. Like he's just kind of like, to finish my thought, like I was gonna make him like characters in like a Mario RPG, like they're getting ready to fight. They're in like their idle animation, and then when they talk, they'll get a little bit more animated. They'll like bah, 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 bah. And then when they're not talking, they'll be in this idle animation, and then when they're talking, they're like bah, 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 bah. Should be fun. Oh, here we go. Here's the American version of something. I think this is a remix of one of the boss levels. Get some shoulders into it. There's the shoulders. Let's cock one. Yeah. Humans. You turn your shoulders. You look at your posture right now. You're not just all square sitting and perfect posture. No. You gotta add these imperfections. That's what makes us. That's what it makes animation believable. That's the magic. I like that. Doesn't take a lot. Yeah. All right. So now, let me see what I did on Chad, the other character. Let's save this. I'm gonna open up Chad's. Chad, VTuber, gamer, talk and blink. Yeah, let me open this. Open. Wow, I did this back in November. It's been a while. All right, so this is what Chad looks like. Oh, that's just talking. So yeah, when I want them to do kind of like broad gestures, like yeah. And I did it. What is that? It's about a 45 frame cycle. That's not much. I'm gonna write some numbers down. 45 frame cycles. Remind myself. Tonight. Does that sound like a plan to you? Let's see. Oh yeah, Cycles doesn't really like to play at full frame rate, but you get the general idea. There's talking and blinking, real simple. But what was his idle animation? That's what I want to find. Don't save this. Where's his other one? Maybe it's just the one that's just called blinks. Let me open this. Oh yeah, this is it. What is this? 45 frames. And it's just, yeah, he's just kind of leaning and bopping. And I what kind of frame rate did I do it on? Let me remember. Looks like it's on like 4s. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, it's on 8s? Wow. It's on whatever. Just make it crunchy. Maybe Chad's the crunchiest. Maybe I'll make Paul slightly less crunchy, but it really works. It's really when they're running together, it really sells the Rankin Bass look when you have this like lower frame rate, and it hides imperfections. Low frame rate will hide everything. It's great. Okay, so 45 frames. That's no big deal. All right, let's open up Paul. Don't save. All right. So let's straighten out one arm. So there's a little bit of contrast. Just a little bit. I mean, we're not talking a lot. I feel like your hand would be and let's make these are so straight. I didn't do the finger grasp thing here. There we go. Looks like the thumb goes a little crooked, huh? Gotta fix that. There we go. There we go. Be a thumb. Not some bent little appendage. Come on. Let's do you. RR. RR lets you rotate freely. It's one of my favorite shortcuts in Blender. Any favorite shortcuts in Blender? Shout them out. Any Blender users here? Ah, have a sip of tea. All right. Oh, you're trying to learn. Cool. The good news about Blender is there's so much on YouTube. I've never seen a program with better documentation of how to make amazing stuff by the users, because it's totally free, and so it's very easily available. I'm gradually learning Blender for one of my contract gigs. Awesome. Yeah, it's of course it's not the industry standard, and there's a good reason for it. Well, I don't know if it's a good reason, because I work in animation. I'm always like, hey, can we make this why don't we have a Blender show? And the answer of most big studios is always going to be, well, we can't. There's because Blender is changing so much. There's no standard. There's no like. There are like long-term versions of Blender, but like Blender from 6 months ago is actually quite different from the Blender before. There might be new things, like for Grease Pencil, for instance, it totally rewrites like major code. And so that always freaks people out. They're like, well, my file won't open, or like, and a lot of the reasons why animation studios can exist is because they use so many proprietary plugins. They write their own code and software basically to help animators, to help riggers, to help everybody in the pipeline. And if you got a new version of your software coming out all the time, it terrifies tech teams. And I get it. I get it. So that's why Blender really takes off among independents.
Nilbog! It's Goblin spelled backwards!
Saint Saturnus just followed.
Saint Saturnus. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Oh, you're the creative lead for a tiny game studio? Whoa. Keladon. Shout out Keladon. If you want to say the studio, you can, but or if you want to say the game, you can. I'd love to check it out. I'm gonna write your name down. I'm gonna look up. Do you stream anything? Keladon. Keladon. Oh, I misspelled it. K-E-L-L. Keladon _K. I'll check you out. I love seeing. I'm fascinated by game engines and game studios and what can be done. It's really cool. Just you and your dad. We're making a game. You're making games for the Playdate. I have a Playdate. How cool! Saint Saturnus. Hello. Welcome on in. Thanks for joining us on a chill Thursday. We're doing a little animation. We'll do a little idle animation. Let's see. All right, so I want this to be 45 frames. So I'm going to start at 1, end at 45. I'm going to turn off the. No, I'll leave us talking on. That'll help. I might add more talking. Let's see. Let's go to this mouth. So this is like, I have this controller. This is a great plugin that my buddy made called FC Swapper. If I click on it, and here I'll pull up the keyframes. I'll zoom in on his mouth. Oh no, you can't still can't see the keyframes. There they are. Keyframes are right here. And if I scrub through, you could see like I'll zoom in on the keyframes a little bit. So you can see those. So it's held on 1, and then on 4 it goes to this mouth, and then on 7 it goes to that mouth. So this is a really fun way that this is like very stop motion-y. It's literally swapping these meshes on the timeline, and it plays them back. And it reminds me mostly of Flash. I learned animation on Flash, this reminds me of it. Like, this is a symbol, and this is my timeline, and these are instances. So I can just you know, go to the widest mouth here, and then go down to that one, and then close it here. Let's see. Let's just close it for a second, and then have it go there, and then go there. Yeah, and then big again. Click and drag these. I like it. It's like, hey, baby, yeah, bye-bye. All right, that's what he's always saying. You can even copy keyframes. You can Shift D, drag them over. How's that look? Yeah, looks like it's just kind of yapping. That's what we need. We need yapping. Your dad made Under the Tree. The next title is going to be an FF1-esque sort of deal. So I've been writing the story Bible for it off and on. Good old Flash. FF1, do you mean Final Fantasy 1? Or is there another FF? I'm not hip to the abbreves. Final Fantasy 1. Oh, cool. All right. Bum, bum, bum. All right, that's working. I can give you guys some more real estate now. Oh, that's working better. Maybe that's where the keyframe should be, right there. You guys can see them. Yes, big keyframes. Why not? I love it. All right, so we have his mouth. Let's give him a little body. Let's give him a little English, a little body English. Let's get out of, let's click on his skeleton, or his rig. Pose mode. Here we go. Bump, 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 bump. More concisely, I'm the creative lead on the FF1-like game. He did all the programming for the previous title. That's so cool. I love small dev teams. I have I have a buddy from animation who she was a background painter, and she left. She's a great background artist, and she left animation, TV animation, to make a game, and it came out last year. She made it with her partner, her husband. He's a programmer from Naughty Dog, and she is an artist, and she's self-taught. She learned 3D. They made it in Unity, and it's a great horror game called Fear the Spotlight. I streamed it last year. It was a fun Halloween game. You could beat it on stream. If you're looking for a good game to play on stream, it's actually the only game I've ever beaten on stream, and it holds that record. And I was riveted. Great story, great characters, not too scary. It was a great night. But yeah, back to a 2-person dev team. That's like, that's beautiful. One person can do the programming, and one person can do the art. That's like the two halves of game dev. Two of the major halves, and it's nice to be able to delegate, to split tasks up. All right. Let's go back into black and white. A little bit easier for me to see. I'm going to put something on 5, put all my keyframes down, hit I. location, rotation, custom properties. Let's move his hips. Maybe he, oh, no, I don't want to move his head down. I have tweening on, but I'm going to turn that off. I want it to actually snap. So I will turn that off right now. If I select all these keyframes, right click on this and say keyframe type and say interpolation mode constant. Constantly interpolate. See, it's held. And before, if I interpolation mode linear, it'll just start tweening evenly between them all. And Bezier kind of lets you add eases and stuff. You could do all kinds of quadratic, sinusoidal, exponential, ease in, ease out, all that shit. I don't want that shit. We're not getting fancy. We're doing constant. This is like held frame. This is like stop motion. Boom, 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 boom. Sleepy Caramel. Hey, Nil, I just got jump scared because the Twitch notif said you mentioned me about Blender. Do you know why the notif meant by that? Yeah, I mentioned you. It's a jump scare. That's it. I was just goofing. I sometimes, you know, it's fun to put a goofy, it seems like those notifications are like, ain't those kind of like, those go live notifications? Those are kind of clickbaity, like get in here now. That's all. I was funning you. I was funning everybody. I have fun. I'm allowed to have fun. All right. Let's see. Oh, his hands aren't moving between these. Let's get some hand motion in. Maybe his hands go up. Yeah. And then let's go 4 frames later on frame 9. Let's drop a new set of keyframes. Select all, I, location, rotation, scale, and let's pivot him a little bit. Let's twist his body. Let's twist his head. Oh. No, I don't want him looking at the camera. That's one thing I don't want. Oh yeah, that's looking cool. I like that. I was going to say, damn, Twitch can't do that to me. I guess it's a sign to learn Blender. That's it. You got called out. This is your sign. This is your sign to learn Blender. You're looking for it. It's right here. I'm just kidding. You can learn it or not. Learn what you want. Have fun. But you can have a lot of fun in Blender, so why not? Welcome on in, though, Sleepy Caramel. All right, wait, that's looking cool. Subtle. So his idle animation will be subtle, and then when he talks, it'll be a bit more broad. That's kind of like, I guess the vibe. That's the vibe. Oh, good. Adobe Creative Cloud is telling me there's updates. F off. Let's close you. All right. Let's keep going. Let's have him move up a little bit. And turn. And let's see. Oh, cool. He kind of like goes up a little bit and maybe he goes back the other way. Maybe he goes up, but up, but up, but up. I'm kind of, you know, that's the beauty of animating straight ahead. You don't know where you're going. I have no idea where I'm going with this, but, you know, you put a little bit down. It's like jazz music. You throw a little down and it gives you something back. I love it. Let's move his arms out. Let's what happens when I oh no, not too far. Yeah. What happens when I do that? Nah, that's a little too far. This is like stop motion. This is like moving a little doll around. That's what I love about 3D animation is it feels like you're playing with a toy. And who doesn't love that? That's like it's so it's so instinctual since we're children to like want to touch and move stuff around. Hey, I'm doing good. I am Deja Vu. How are you? Let's see. Yeah. I like that. Bum. Little crunchy. A little crunchy goes is a good thing. Let's I like this elbow in. Let's move this hand out. Yeah. Oh, I see. These hands are pinned. See his whole body moves, but everything moves but his hands on this frame. So I gotta fix that. Because it looks like his hands get like locked. Can't have locked hands. No, that's a weird move. Let's see. What if I clear this? Delete. What if I add interpolation to this one? A Bezier. And what if I then on here I lock it in there, and then I un-Bezier that. If I add the interpolation back in, I mean, it's just crazy enough. It just might work. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. Interpolation mode, constant. I love it. Okay, that's good. It's a little. Whoa!
Astralana just traded with 13 viewers.
Astralana. I'm not quite sure how I'm pronouncing it, but welcome Raiders. Yay! Oop, wrong button. Yay! Welcome the Raiders. What were y'all up to? I'll catch them all. I guess you're playing Pokemon. Let's see. I'm going to copy paste.
Log, it's Goblin
Copy.
spelled backwards.
Thank you, Velvet.
Velvet_Theod and just followed.
Shout out, Astralana.
Nilbog,
Astralana.
Goblin spelled backwards.
Mahonk just followed.
Mabonk, thank you for the follow. Lena, the spell-weaving owl VTuber, invites you to the Astral Cabin. Thank you for the invite. They're back from being sick and ready to chat. Catch their cozy magical streams for some mature, safe space vibes. From gaming to ASMR, this anime owl has got you covered. I love it. Well, now I know a little about you. Thanks for bringing your folks over. Welcome. We're just doing some Blender. I'm making a VTuber for some friends tonight. We're doing a little kind of stop motion-y style animation. That might also be too animated compared to Chad. I might need to take some frames out or shove some around. It's looking cool though. Astralana is how it's pronounced. TTS is funny. But hi, I've been wanting to catch your streams because I've been seeing your shorts on Twitter. On Twitter? You're super and entertaining. I haven't been on Twitter in a while, but maybe you're seeing other people post some of my stuff. That's great. Goblin, this Gob is on. Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. Welcome. All right, this is looking cool. It's kind of. Maybe you can go down a little bit more on this frame. Let's try that. Oh, yeah. I might put his mouth. Well, that's what I'll do. I'll put his mouth back because this is going to be his default. So he's not going to be talking in this animation cycle. So I'm going to go back to object mode, go to his mouth. I'm going to move all these cool mouths out of the frame range. Because what mouth is this? This is mouth. This one. I'll put you here. I'll put you all over y'all. There we go. Yeah. This is just gonna be like his default. That's it. Well, watch some master work. No, I ain't no master at Blender, but I'm learning. I'm on a journey like all of you. We're all on a journey. Blender is really great. Oh, we're in an ad break. Sorry. Ads. What can I say? Twitch. But you know, this is just for the subscribers, Twitch Turbo, and ad blockers. Welcome. And VOD. I love that you can on VOD you get no ads. That's beautiful. Oh, you get a chocolate commercial? Wow. That's diabolical. I'm going to move that elbow in. Let's see. Go back to pose mode. I'm already frame fucking it. Let's move this elbow. There we go. Yeah. That helps. Okay. Actually, I'm going to take a quick little bio break. BRB. Let's see. I'm going to BRB. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. We'll be right back. Back from ads. Let's see. Ad break over. Welcome back. What ads did you guys get? Chocolate? Any other addictions they're trying to sell you? It's always fun. I just got a glass of wine. Maybe they'll sell you Napa Valley Resorts next. Insurance commercials. More marine ads. Oh my god. Yeah. The American military is getting a little desperate. Oh good. Garbage water. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, all lurkers and first timers and visitors from raids. Thank you. I know you guys have a lot of places to check it to check out tonight. I'm thankful you stopped by. And if you need a raid and run, I keep forgetting to say that. Adios. No, do what you got to do. So, have you been tinkering with Blender for long, or I have. I started Blender in 2018. How long is that? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25. So going on 7 years. This is my 7th year in Blender. That's a chunk. You know, it's there's still so much to learn. I only use, like, there's so much you can do in this program, and I don't know what half of it does. There's so many tabs and stuff that I never go into. Scripting, never heard of it. Compositing, I've been in here once. Rendering, I go to rendering. Animation, I don't use this tab. Shading, I use a lot. I go to shading a lot. That's where I do my, materials and shit. That's how you get it to look, really, really nice. Texture paint, I almost never texture paint. I just use materials. UV editing, hate it. Don't do it. Sculpting, I do use sculpting a lot. Modeling, layout. I mostly stay in this first tab. Why move? I love this tab. It's my comfort tab. Layout. That's awesome. I'm kind of bummed I wasn't able to see you sculpt the model though. Oh, I think actually you're in luck. I'll post a behind the scenes. These models were for a Goosebuds illustration. If you go to the Goosebuds podcast, Goosebuds with a DS at the end, you'll see an illustration of these three fellas around a campfire and a big monster, and I made that. They're buddies of mine. I know Chad, one of the guys, and he asked me to do it, and actually they asked me to be on their podcast back in like Thanksgiving, and I said yes, I'd love to as Nilbog, but what if I made you guys all VTubers? And and they're like, well, that sounds great. How long will that take? I'm like, oh, barely an inconvenience. I already have your models. I did the illustration. I'll just make them into VTubers. It'll just take me couple weekends. Smash cut to. We've had just an insane end of the year, and beginning the first week of January was a nightmare. Wildfires running around town. It's been crazy. So and a quick reminder for new people joining in chat, I do have my charity donations for wildfire relief. It's a good time to remind people. If you have the means to do so, no pressure, of course. But I'll type in exclamation charity. You could see where to donate. I'm raising money for the American Red Cross. For every little bit helps. The artist curse. Yeah, we live in interesting times. I need to lurk and stream aftercare. If you don't mind, I'll be lurking and listening. Thank you. See you, Astra. You've been working on the model since November. Yeah, that's what I mentioned. It's but actually, I mean, I haven't been working on them nonstop. I haven't streamed them since November. I've been full-time busy with other shit. This is just I'm trying to finish them now. Why not do it on stream? A lot of people have been impacted by the wildfires. A friend of a friend is trying to do art full time because their workplace is in the way of the wildfires. Oh no. A friend of a friend is trying to do art full time because their workplace is in the way of the wildfires. They're trying to raise money. I hope they're safe. Yeah, they're still going on. I could look on the app right now. Let's check. check watch duty. The Eaton Fire, which is the one I'm nearest to, is at 55 containment. 55 is great. Once it's over 50, you can kind of like unclench your butt cheeks. That means it most likely won't get bigger. But the Palisades fire is still at 27%. And their air quality here is nasty. It's bad. It's bad. I know 3 people personally who lost their homes. Not to be a bummer. So it's going to change California forever. And so that's why we're raising money. I'm going to have the charity open all month. And I'm doing shout out to Big Nose Bug. I want to do a shout out. Shout out Big Nose Bug. They invited me to be on their channel on the 26th. Let's see. Big Nose Bug is your friendly neighborhood theme park mascot. She's back from her break and ready to chat, bake, and game. Don't be fooled by the big nose. Frankie is definitely not trapped inside. Come for the retro vibes, stay for the hugs. Yeah, we're going to be doing a charity stream. Then it's going to be Big Nose Bug, Miss Lala, and This is Goblin and myself. We'll be raising money. So that'll be, I think that's next Saturday. Let's see, or next Sunday. The 26th is next not this coming Sunday, but the next Sunday. Yeah. Look out for that. Nello Head, super awesome. Markiplier posted a video about being evac'd like yesterday. Oh shit. Yeah. It's going on. It's an ongoing thing. Hope you're okay in Cali. Hope you're safe. Yes, I hope everybody's safe. I'm in the safe zone. All right, let's see.
Thursday. Today is Thursday.
Hey! This is Gob mentioned, and this is Gob summoned. Hey, buddy! How's it going? How's stream going? It's going great, buddy. It's always good to see you. We were just talking about you. I was mentioning the big stream. The big Big Nose Bug. This is Bug. I'm getting all the names confused. Let's go, girls. Mellowzine.
Melzerozine just donated $24 to American Red Cross.
Oh. You're at $50 now, and I'm gonna draw an OC for you. I should mention, anybody who donates $50 or more, I will write your name down and I will draw on stream basically whatever you want within reason. I said last time I won't draw your disgusting if it's too disgusting, but fuck it, I'll draw your whatever's disgusting, whatever I can get away with, I'll draw it. So yeah, get those charity donations coming, if you can, or a great way to help. Share the stream link to your rich friends. That's always good. Oh hell yes. Oh yeah, cat's out of the bag. Big Nose Bug Bug mentioned in our stream tonight. I was lurking in her stream. That paycheck hit today, so I thought I'd help. Oh my god, you're amazing. Oh, well, we'll talk. I'll DM you or something, and because now it's happening. There's a couple people. This is Gob has got some fan art coming. Magic Bunny art. And now, Mellowzine. Mellowzine. It's like a magazine, but more mellow. Don't call her Smellozine. Don't call them Smellozine. Don't you dare. It's Mellowzine. And don't confuse them with Nello Head. Are you guys related? There's two Mello and Nello. I'm already. I'm so. There's too many. I'm kidding. Yeah, it's a party. Gob, how are you? How are you this evening? Hanging in there, having fun, relaxing. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs from this game. Love Lab. Rhythm Heaven on the DS. Melon and Nello. They need to form an alliance. I was just working on some stuff for this charity stream. Oh yeah, I got it. Oh yeah, spoiler alert. There may be some fun surprises and lots of audience interaction. Stay tuned. But oh yeah, Gob, the theme has not been revealed, so keep it locked tight. I actually only started making zines a few years ago. My handle is a reference to Limousine from Homestar Runner. Oh, cool. You make zines? Damn, that's cool. I said, Melozine, I love your art. I already told you I'm a big fan. Big fan. But yeah, I'll have to check out your zine. Homestar Runner mentioned. Let's go. Alphabetical cousins. Yeah, that's what you guys are. I will help once mine hits. I really do support. Oh, don't no, and no pressure. Well, you know, I'm always teasing, and I know how this goes. Like people can only donate what they can. So yeah, we're just having fun tonight. I got my wine going. I'm gonna be yapping. I'll be making a chill little animation here. Hey Gob, if you want to see, this is always fun when people stop by. I'm making a little. Here's half of a cycle. He's kind of did it. I'm gonna make him go up and then back the other way like that, and then kind of move around. We'll see. I want to spread some positivity this year. Yeah, hell yeah. All right. But yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody. You found the IRL limousine guitar model. It's the 2001 version with it. Oh, I don't know what those words mean. I'm actually not that familiar with Homestar Runner. I know what I've watched a couple, and they made me laugh, but it wasn't like my destination. So good. Love how these are turning out. Yeah. Maybe I could show. Let me switch over to my Vtuber model. I could show you what they look like in Vtuber. Watch this. File, save. This is Nilbog in Vtuber. This is the same principle. I'm using. This is what I use for VR. It's one cycle. And then when I talk and use the mic, it's another cycle. But so now, if I go to my Vtuber and load in Chad, avatar settings, load new avatar. Let me find something here. Goosebuds, Vtuber, Chad. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see. Oh, his shirt is keyed out. Whoopsie. Avatar scale. Let me scale it down. There. Become Chad. I have become Chad, destroyer of worlds. But you can see the general idea is when I don't talk, he's kind of in this default cycle. And then when I do talk, he goes into this other random cycle. So this is the talking cycle. It's a little bit more, you know, that's it. And the cool thing is I added the blink. The blinks are on a totally random thing so that you can't really predict when the blinks happen. I have become Chad, destroyer of R.L. Stine. That's great. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing with Paul. Paul is next, and then it'll be Kevin's turn. But it still feels really natural. Yeah, that's the low frame rate. It hides all the imperfections. I'll get out of here. Let's get back. Enough of Chad stealing the show, huh? Back to Nilbog. Time to watch me now. All right. So that's the end result. That's what we're looking for. But oh, sorry, the green screen was kind of ruining Chad. But there'll be little. My goal is I want them to be VTubers. They're the funniest guys I know, and they have they're natural entertainers. They know how to podcast. I'm like, you know how to podcast. You know how to VTube. You're way better than us because you already know how to like entertain and have presence and like, you know, fill time and VTubers, you know, we wing it a lot more. So they have experience. They have broadcast experience is what I mean. Not that we all start somewhere, but I think they'd be really fun. I can't wait to watch them stream. I hope they use them. Right now they're just being used for this stunt episode, this podcast episode, like a special podcast. But you know, I hope they're going to be theirs to use forever. Some of their bits have remained vocal stems for years. Wow, we got a fan. That's great. Yeah, the transition from one cycle to another feels smooth. Yeah, that's because if you make it poppy, everything feels smooth, baby. Yeah. All right. So, back to the action. That was a nice little tangent. Well, we're at 200. We're halfway to the goal. That was smart of you, Melozine. We're halfway there. I love it. Okay. Pose mode. And then what if he goes up, this is the top of the cycle. What if he starts moving the other direction? Starts to move here. Lay down a keyframe, I, location rotation, and then we push his torso over this way. We push his shoulders this way, and his head. What if he does that? No, that feels weird. I think he should actually start moving down. I'm gonna get rid of this. You should start moving down. Yeah, Melozine, where do we see your zines? Are they on your Insta or what? What's going on? Are the blinks built into the overall cycle or are they triggered separately? Vtuber lets you. It's weird. I do a state of it with no blink, and then I do a state of it with it blinking, and it will randomly pick when to throw it on. It's really beautiful. And it really is random. So that's what Chad was doing. So you could never predict when he would blink. Yeah, it's really cool. Anybody who's looking for like the simplest way to make a VTuber, Vtuber. You can't be simpler. And it's a real VTuber. It has everything that you'd want. So let's start going back. What if his head's still? Oh, no. Control Z. Yeah. And his hands go up. Just a gentle arc. Just a bit. Yeah. This is so cool. Layers breaking up the cycle. Yeah, we're straight ahead. This ain't planned. I don't know where I'm going. I started here and I'm now here and I have 45 frames to fill and I'm not. I thought, well, should it be on like 4s? And Chad apparently is on 8s. The second drawing isn't on until frame 8. So I think the chunkier the better. And actually, I'm not. This is actually more animation than Chad does, or it's a little bit more fluid. So I might chunk it up. But I think the key is to like make it unevenly timed. So 5 and then 9 and then 12. So it's on 3s here, and then it goes up to 8. So it's on 6s. All over, jumping around, whatever works. We're having fun. I sell digital versions via Oh, and it blocked it out. I have a few I still need to put up. Cool. I have my I think my my auto mod is pretty aggressive, but so it blocked out a word, but I'm sure it's like eBay or something like that. Ba-ba-boom, ba-da-dum, boom. It happens. And now let's move him down. And let's move his head this way. And shoulders, head and shoulders. Oh yeah, yeah. But then his arms need to start swaying with him. Oh, I like it. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's getting there. But love a good idle animation. That's what we're doing. He's waiting for input, player input. What are we gonna do next, boss? It's fun. Gob, when are we gonna do a drawing stream? We got to do a duo drawing stream. I have an idea for a stream that I've been pitching to Gob. I think I pitched it to Chad a couple times, but I want to do what is it, like monster police sketch artist. I want chat to describe a monster, and we draw the monster, and maybe chat and like, you know, oh, did he have, how many noses did he have, and were elongated teeth, or are they more like cartoony tombstone teeth? And you got to do it. That and the animated emote. Oh yeah, that's another fun one. We're gonna draw each other's emotes, and bonus, we get free emotes out of it. But I'm gonna make an emote for Gob, and he's gonna make an animated emote for me. That'll be fun. All right, let's move him over here. Where's he going? He's gonna. Location, rotation, scale, and continue this path. We're going this way, kind of. Bending the shoulders. Kind of turn the head a little bit. Oh yeah. Let's move that arm in. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Grab that elbow. Oh yeah, it's getting there. Da-da-da-da-da. Some of these songs on this video game sound like just like the most harmonious K-pop band. It's great. Let's continue his journey. Select all. I insert a keyframe, location, rotation, scale. Move the hips. Hips don't lie. Oh no. That looks like that looks weird. Move the shoulders. Oh. Keep hitting the wrong button. Ba-da-da-da-do. Let's move that up a little bit. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Oh yeah, get in there. He needs to start moving up. No, not yet. Not the hips anyway. Wrong button. I think it's, let's move it a little closer. Yeah. Let's move these hands along for the ride. Did you see all the rage around Donkey Kong's cartoonier design? I didn't see rage. I think it looked great. I think it looked really cool. It looks like the old. They kind of changed all the designs. Like you can get, Bowser looks a little different. All the heavies are looking more like. Look, it's healthy to step away from that design that they've been using for like the last 15 years. That very box arty. It's very this is what's been approved by the marketing department. This is what every Bowser in the marketing department, every Donkey Kong, like the rare Donkey Kong. I mean, it was great, but like it's smart for a refresh. Everything's due for a refresh. Oh, your feed was a lot of complaint. I love that they went with a cute old school design. Yeah, the rare era. Yeah, it's cute. I just want a new Mario Kart. I don't give a shit. You know? Honestly. Dopier. Yeah, he's a little dopier. He's not Seth Rogen. I'm so fucking high. Donkey. Okay. Ba-bum. This is gonna be a problem because he kind of like comes from a start and then goes into it. So I might have to like work my way out of that. I'll figure it out. It's part of it. Part of making a cycle is changing the beginning of a cycle. Bring back DK Senior with the undershirt. Oh yeah. I remember. So my least favorite part of the Mario movie was Cranky Kong. Wasn't it like wasn't it who's that Portlandia guy? The voice actor. He's from SNL. Fred Armisen. Fred Armisen was Donkey Kong's dad in the movie, and it was just a nothing voice. It was I kind of like, that's what you did, huh? I like Fred Armisen a lot, but I wasn't a fan of that voice. It just seemed like a weird choice. Weirdly, the only voice I can imagine for Cronky is the one in the janky CGI cartoon. Yeah, I mean, it just, I don't know. Maybe he's going for realism or like, I don't know. Some actors, maybe he was allowed to make a swing, and I don't know. Not my movie. That's okay. Let's see. This is my movie. Paul in an idle animation. Yeah. DK the musical. Oh, this is... When we went to Goblin Animation School, I know friends of ours who ended up working on that DK show in between like second and third year. They're like, can you fog a mirror? Guess, congratulations, you're hired. We need animators in Montreal all summer to animate this very special Donkey Kong show. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a buddy of mine, Mario. His name was Mario. He was a great animator. He was probably one of the best 2D animators I've ever seen. And he picked up 3D like really fast. And he came back and he's like, oh yeah, I spent all summer working on this Donkey Kong show, and it's pretty bad, but it was his first job. Good for you, man. I love it. Yeah. And now it's legend. It's a legendary show. We should all be so lucky. Yeah, it's wild. You know, you never know what your first gig's gonna be. Just be ready. Okay, maybe I'll blend into this one. Let's see. Let's start thinking about our end position, because we're getting towards the end here. So let us do this. I'll select this keyframe, Shift D for duplicate, drag it over here. That's where we're heading. Maybe I'll spread this out a little bit, so it happens a little slower. Yeah. Oh, I like that even better. Oh yeah, it's even more. It's more chill. More chill. Better than my first gig. Oh yeah. Hey, let's talk about our first gigs. What's everybody's first jobs? My first job in animation? What was it? While I was still in school, I got hired to did anybody remember that show Just in Time? There was an old preschool show in Canada called Just in Time. I did some design and character work for that. It was fun. It was like my first freelance gig. First time in chat. Hexingale. I think my first job in animation was for a college play. Cool. Well, we could talk about first jobs, period. Doesn't have to be animation. I understand, like the whole room's not animators, but as cool as that would be. Oh, cool. But that's awesome. So you work in animation, huh? Hexingale. I sort of do a lot as a game developer. Rad. Oh, what kind of stuff do you do? You can call me Hex. All right, Hex. Hex it shall be. All right, let's see. Yeah. Oh, the hand's not moving. I gotta do a little hand movement here. Boom, boom, boom. Rotate you. Move his elbow out. No, I like it hidden. No, that's too much. Undo it. Up. There we go. No, let's move his arm out a little bit. That's looking good. You mainly do pixel art, but I'm pushing a lot of boundaries with digital painting and Blender stuffs. Whoa. Cool. To check you out. I love that pixel art has just gotten cooler over the years. Let's see. Yeah, this cycle might work better if it starts on frame 9 and then goes back. Let's see what I can do. Feels like it might be a little uneven. But that's okay. Maybe I'll just start having him move back into that position over here. Yeah, up and more. Because he's kind of low seated the whole time. He definitely needs to start coming up. That was my problem. Yeah, that's helping. Yeah, that's helping. We're getting there. We're solving issues. We're frame fucking it. Yeah. All right. So now let's move him from here to here. He's kind of straightened out. Yeah. You need at least 2 more. Maybe just 1 more. Select all. I. Location rotation. Don't really know what I do next as a next job. I sort of have the weakness of burning bridges and being nonverbal, which is noted but not improved on. Oh no. Well, I know the good news about that situation is animation is now, I've never seen an industry go more remote than animation, especially during the pandemic. Every project I know was able to keep running. Deadlines were met, and no one had to be in an office. I didn't have to talk to anybody. I interacted with a very small group of people, including this is Gob, which I'm very, very thankful for. Lucky to be working with your best friend for most of my career. Anyway, hopefully you can find work that doesn't require you to be interacting with a lot of people. My favorite jobs are when they just give me the assignment and I animate it and I turn it in and I get notes. Just give me notes. I don't need a meeting. Just give me the notes. Oh, I know. We haven't seen each other in forever. We'll go in next week. Like, it's just been too hectic. Like, who wants to go in and when there could be like another flare up of fires? I'd be too stressed. And we talked about this. I think we're both gonna. We're giving ourselves work from home this week, and we'll go in next week. And we'll have our goblin lunches, our power goblin lunches. We gobble roasted meats, goblets of grog. We ask what's on the menu. Is meat back on the menu, boys? Meat's back on the menu, boys. Were those goblins or no? Those were orcs that said that. That was the orcs. The brainstorm fest. Yeah, I miss you, buddy. I miss you, buddy. That's what I'm trying to say. Is I miss you. I miss you. All right. It's getting there. It's getting there. I love it. Miss you too. Oh, I haven't seen your sad gob face. I need it. I guess Nilbog can't make a sad face, but I can draw one. That's why I need some cartoony emotes. I need to add Yakuza Lady made me a Poggers Nilbog Pog face, and I keep forgetting to add it to the queue. I'll do that this weekend, hopefully. So pumped for the charity collab. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's going to be fun. I want to do more collabing this year. I want to keep streaming. Nilbog's been so much fun. I want to keep doing I want to do more art streams like this. Blender or Procreate. It's going to be great. Sorry, my my acid reflux is kicking in. I was doing some small burping right into my my new headset microphone. So all that ASMR is right into your ears. I keep forgetting to move. I can move the microphone away. Now you can hear me. I need to do that when I need to do a big belch. All right. Back to the action. Headset sounds really good though. Oh yeah. I use the Audio Technica. It's an Audio Technica. It was recommended by a friend of mine works for Dolby Atmos. He does Atmos mixes for albums. And I asked him, "Hey, I'm a VTuber and I've been animating, or I've been streaming, and I have a microphone, but I'm always kind of moving around. I'm bopping my head around, and I can hear my mouth going, like, coming and going from the microphone. It was really annoying." And he's like, "You got to get a headset. Just get a headset." And yeah, it made a big difference. I like the sound now. It's just more consistent. Okay, we're almost there. Where's he going next? He's going from there to there, so he's got to move inward. We got to move his hips. But I got to see where 3D. Okay, it's moving back and it twists a little bit. So we'll start with the hips. We move it. Well, we can just do it in 3D space here, huh? What if we did that? No, I don't like any of that. What if I cheated? What if I did an old-fashioned tween and then untweened it and crunchified it? Do the old Flash trick. You know, or I delete this. I know I need to get to here. And in Flash, I would tween between the two, and it does this ugly interpolation, and then I would bake down that key, and then I would kind of make it my own, make it less digital. And then that I might try that. Let's try it. Let's do that right now, shall we? So on this keyframe, I've selected all his little parts. I'm going to right click. I'm going to say interpolation. Let's go to linear. And then easing mode. I want it to ease in and ease out. And so now he kind of like robotically goes back to that. And so that at least gives me, like, if I keyframe it here, location, rotation, scale, and I take this easing out. If I now interpolation mode constant, now it's stepped. And this one's still easing, but if I click on this, right click, interpolation mode constant, I've killed that tweening. And so now, oh yeah, it's kind of working. I don't love it. I'm going to fix some things. Let's see. One thing is this hand looks like it's pinned into place. Yeah, see that? His hand looks like it kind of hits a spot and it's not moving. Yeah, it needs to travel more. And so I think I don't like that first pose. I think his hand is too far out. Or maybe the hand can drag. Let's move this first pose a little bit. That's working better. That's working better. The hands was my sticking point. I don't hate it. Hell yeah. I kind of like it. This is a part of animation where, like, it's almost good to stop the minute you can live with it. Because otherwise you can end up fucking destroying it by over animating and over polishing. And I don't want this to be over polished. I want this to feel rough. I want this to feel like a first pass. And it essentially is. I was kind of yapping as I made it. But then we can move on to his talking animation, his talking cycle. Oh, in his hand, this hand sticks too. I gotta fix that. See, it sticks. It sticks right there. Stick. All right, let's fix that. Right there. between those two. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Let's move it out. Oops. Didn't do it on the right frame. Let's drag you over. Yeah. Oh, I love it. So the other thing about an idle cycle is you have to want to watch it. Because especially in video games, if you have an ugly cycle, you're going to be seeing a lot of that. So spend a little time on your cycles. That's what I'm saying. Spend some time on your cycles. Let's see. Cool. I wonder how he should talk. He should maybe he clenches his fists when he talks, and he puts his fists behind him, and he leans forward and ba 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 ba, and that might be good because he's got really long arms. I think that'll be really fun. All right, let's see. So I might start a new file with this guy. I'll call this one good. This will be his animation standard. File save. And then I'm going to go file save incremental, and I'm going to call it file save as, not the animation standard. I'm going to call it the animation talking. Animation talking 01. Save as. Dum bum 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 ding ding ding. All right. So now I'm going to clear out all this animation. Or actually, I don't need to clear it out. I can actually just shove it to the side so I can look at it. What if I just moved it all over here? So now I got nothing. He's kind of just standing there. But if I ever want to look at it, I can kind of look and see. So I can kind of play it. You know, I have it as a reference. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. All right. Actually, I want to see it in color. Oh, it doesn't, it really chugs with Nilbog running. He's got a real fun lean. That's fun. I love it. Hell yeah. He's grooving. Oh yeah. Break it down now. Cool. All right. But enough fun. Well, oh yeah, this is really gonna chug. What if I change my playback to frame dropping? Oh, it is on frame dropping. Bump ba da da ping pong. Yeah. There we go. He's grooving. He's grooving. I love it. All right. We have fun. Now, let's put our rig back on. Select it. Move it. Shift D. No, I don't want to duplicate it. G. G to grab. And then move it over here. All right, so now we have kind of a default start position. Maybe I'll change this. Creep Show. Well, good evening. Welcome. Welcome on in. We're making a VTuber. Making some animation for the VTuber. We finished his default cycle. Now we're going to make a talking cycle. All right. So, yeah, it's going to be kind of an isometric looking VTuber. It's going to be kind of a stop motion-y Rankin Bass. Yeah. All right. All right. 10 out of 10. Thanks. I will move his hips a little bit. This will be his like kind of default starting position. Let's make it a little different. Yeah, maybe he's cocking his body a little differently. No, that's too much. Let's go back. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna give him fists. I'm gonna have him like. Let's try and make him let him shout with his fists out. That might be fun. Maybe the first frame is here. I, location, rotation, scale. Oh, we got ads in 3 minutes. I'll take a little water break in 3 minutes. You guys won't miss much. Let's get him to lean forward a little bit. Let's get him. Let's look at him from the side. And let's get his arms. Move his elbow. No. Let's go to the hand and let's get a fist going. Finger grasp. Here it is. Oh boy, that thumb. I fucked up rigging that thumb. I'm not a good hand rigger, even with auto rigging. A little bit of tweaking is always involved. It's okay. One thing I've found is like rigging always seems to be in demand. If you can rig, they're always going to need riggers. Let's see. There are so many people that need rigging done. Yeah. Learn a skill that people need. It's not a bad choice, I think. I've been lucky. But yeah, usually I have I've been if I get a big freelance job that needs some rigging, I hire somebody. I don't do it myself. I can only kind of do enough rigging to like get me by. Like I rig this, and it's by no means great, but it's enough to get me by for, for this. This is fun. But for like actually paying clients, oh yeah, I hire somebody. I hire the professionals. My buddy Logan Gardner, I recommend him. He helped me with Nilbog. A lot actually. So Logan Gardner for all your rigging needs. Ads are going to start soon. Hopefully you guys get ads for rigging. Let's see how that looks in color. That's pretty good. It's fist-like. If I get a good angle of it.
Great birdie. You play better than I expected.
Thanks, Creepshow. Better than I expected to. Ads are in progress. I'll take a quick little break. I'll BRB. I'll play the break channel. We'll be right back. All right, back from the break. We're back. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the frog song. I love this song. He knows how to make her spin. Arigato. I like the Japanese version of this song though. All right. I'm going to, let's look at it from the side. Straighten this arm. Let's select all these. And let's copy pose and then paste X flipped pose to give it to the other arm. Let's cheat it. Cheat it to the camera. Oh, it didn't copy the it doesn't copy the
Super
fist.
hole. Great eagle.
Super hole. Oh, great eagle. Great eagle. Show us your super hole. That's he's praying. Whenever he says super hole great eagle, he's actually praying to Marahute from the Rescuers Down Under. Everyone knows that. Posting super hole on main. I know. It's so dirty. It's after 10 o'clock. All right, let's let us finger grasp. You grasping your fingers? Your fingies? Oh, that's looking cool. All right. Uh-huh. I like it. Let's look at it. Let's look at it here. Okay. Let's clarify things a little bit. That arm's looking lumpy. We got a lumpy arm.
You're right on the edge of making the cut.
Someone's been edging. Just kidding. I hope I make the cut. Watch it. Let's see. Oh, I know. I'm going to add his mouth animation in because that's going to help me. Go to object mode, click on his mouth. Let's drag all this shit. All this shit. You're back in. Put me in, coach. Oh, shit. What's going on? Oh, is it tweening from something? Let's see. Pose mode. Oh, yeah. It's tweening from there to there. That's bad. Don't do that. Be constant. Don't be linear. Be constant. There you go. All right. He's going to be yapping. He's a yapper. Let's have him go down. And then go out. Yeah. That is weird. He's just kind of. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. He's gonna lean forward. Lean forward. Select all. I. Insert a keyframe. Location, rotation, custom properties. And now, let's look at it from the side. Oh yeah. It's a man's world. Let's get his head down and have him pop it up in a bit. Maybe he does a milk call like head swaggle. Oh, I'm loving that idea. We're getting Milt Call in here, folks. The Milt Call head swaggle. Oh boy, I'm messing up keyframes here. That needs to be over here. Straight ahead animation, no plan, just making the plan as we go. It's a really fun way to work. Usually in TV, you have to you storyboard the poses, and you know, like, oh, he's got to do this, and he's got to work out of that and into that, and it's all planned, but not tonight. We're using a different part of our brain. Straight ahead. We're making it as we go. Happy accidents, finding new shit. Let's see. Let's move his elbow out then. I think that'll help. This elbow. I'm talking this elbow. And I'm talking this hand. Let's give it some silhouette. Yeah, I'm liking that a little bit better. Let's have this happen a little sooner too. I think it's going a little slow for my taste. Yeah. That. And then let's have him do one more quick. I want him to burst up. I want him to pop. Maybe on this frame. Eye, location, rotation, scale. Let's have him pop forward. Get the spine into it. Let's rotate his head. And let's fix all these arms, these noodle arms. And let's get, oh, this arm's real messy. Well, I can just flop it. Let's do this. Select all this. Copy pose. Paste X flipped. There we go. But now let's cheat it to the camera. Yeah. Oh. That was in the wrong frame. It's got to go over here. Yeah. It's getting there. I want him to go down even further. I want this antic pose to be like way lower, so it feels more of a surprise. But I don't want to lose his mouth too much. Yeah, I want it to happen a little faster. Let's move that closer, a little closer. Bing. Okay, we're getting there. I want it to be even bigger though. I want him to pop up even more. Yeah. Uh-oh, what'd I hit? I hit a button and it's making... There it goes. It's not letting me select anything. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. He's shouting in your face. Let's see. We can do an overshoot and settle. Once I clarify this pose a little bit, it's a little rough. Could use a stronger silhouette. Let's get his neck in there. Don't treat me like a girl. I'm a lady now. Well, that's weird. His hand's looking a little... His arm's looking a little lumpy. There we go. It's that pole vector thing. That might help a little bit. I'll move that keyframe a little closer. Yeah. Maybe it needs to be down a little bit, yeah. Better line of action. And then let's put all this shit back. Right there. Oh, yeah. Getting there. All right. That's looking cool. I want this arm to be a little lower. Do some cheating. I'm liking it. Yeah. I want this arm to be a little longer. I think I have an arm stretching tool. If I click this hand, and then if I pull this out, there's an auto stretch, or there's a stretch length. Oh yeah, there it is. It's making his shoulder grow though. I don't love that. Well, let's see. Let's just continue. I guess it really... Let's see. Stretch length. What does that look like? Oops, not that. No, it's too long. It's too long. I was insane. I was insane to ever wish that. I like it. Rankin Bass wouldn't have stretchy arms. Neither will Nilbog. Okay, I like that. Okay. What if that's the settle pose and I go even further? That's what I want. That's the world I want to live in. I'll create it. It doesn't exist yet. I'm going to have him go beyond this pose and then settle into it 5 frames later. What is it? 11? So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Location, rotation, scale. So now let's push it. Now let's go beyond it. This is the fun part of animation. Pushing. We're pushing shit around. Oh yeah. Even lifted his legs up a little bit, his feet. We could push this a little bit. We could push this a little bit. Oh yeah. Bingo. Cool. It lifts up his heels a little bit. Like when you're leaning on your tippy toes. Ghost Girl Blues, hey. Welcome on in. What were you doing any video gaming today? You were doing some Dark Souls 2, but you beat it. What are you moving on to next? Elden Ring? Hey, Dr. Jones. Hello. Welcome everybody who's stopping by and watching me just kind of yammer as I mutter to myself and make some animation for a VTuber. I play games every day. Oh, good. That's the life. That's the life I always wanted when I was a little goblin. I said, I hope I get to play video games every day. And I kind of do, but some days I'm too busy. Nilbog, I can't remember. You do traditional animation IRL, not 3D. That is correct. Most people, for my steady paycheck, I do 2D animation. I do animation retakes at a big conglomerate studio. But for fun, I do 3D, and for sometimes freelance. Sekiro as a nice relaxing treat. I might go back to Sekiro. I kind of, I got pretty far, like most FromSoft games, and then there's that horse boss. I remember specifically a very difficult horse boss. And Sekiro, you can't summon anybody because I'll do the FromSoft cheat where I lay down my summon sign and I say, "Help me, Japan. Send an average Japanese player to just mop the floor of this boss." Love the art stream vibe. Thank you. This is Gob. I can't wait to see you do art streams. This is Gob. You're gonna really, you gotta. Do you have an iPad, Gob, with Procreate, or are you gonna draw on your Cintiq, or how are you gonna do it? I can't wait. We got a lot of talk at our next Goblin business lunch. We're planning a lot of collab stuff. Are you gonna do art streams? Yeah, peer pressure. This is Gob. Peer pressure. Peer pressure. We're just fans. We just want to see you draw and make beautiful things into this world. Honestly, no idea. I have an iPad though. I'll start with our animated emote stream. Okay, great. All right. Well, that'll be first. Look for that. Look for that very soon. I hope, folks. Maybe before Valentine's Day. I won't put any pressure on it. Maybe we'll do a Valentine's Day stream. That'll be fun. We'll draw each other Valentines. Oh, for cute. Oh, that might be a fun stream. We draw yeah, draw I choose you. Oh, oh yeah. I need a lot of emotes. I'm replacing all my default emotes are pretty I kind of rushed them. Okay, what do I want to do this head? I want it right now. I want this head to be weirder. So let's make him go up here. Yeah. I like it. And his knees are kind of bending backwards. Let's fix that. They're doing what knees don't do. It should be like that. You be like that. Be like that knee. And then we gotta fix the settle pose. You be like that. And you be like that. There we go. Don't you dare remove that one. Yeah, no, it's too hard to see. I think it could. That one was made on that website that makes automatic GIFs, and so I have no emotional attachment to it. Okay, this is God. Maybe you could draw me my new gun, Nilbog gun emote. Will you animate it? I'll use it. You're on the hook for it. I'm commissioning you with the payment. I'll buy you lunch. It doesn't stand out against dark. Yeah, that's the thing. All of Nilbog's emotes are too. I just screen grabbed like this model, and so it doesn't really stand out. It's too. It needs clarity, and what I love about all your emotes, Gob, is they have clarity. So I'm ripping off your emotes, is what I'm saying. I'm ripping you off. Pengy! All the cool folks are in tonight. All of them. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. I'm animating a buddy of mine for his VTuber. Hello. Yeah, even that one, like, it's cool, but like it's so unreadable. Like it just looks like a thing. I can't. I want I need clarity it's more for my eyes. I got to make some new emotes. The best emote I have, is the one that people made me, and it's this one. Oh, did it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Pengy made that one. Nilbog clap. I need them. There's clarity in there. You can read it. It has the stroke. The white stroke is a stroke of genius. It pops. I think we'll need to add a white stroke. Shout out Pengy. Here, I'm gonna use my new tool. Watch this, everybody! Exclamation point! Shout out. Oh, Pengy EXE. Here we go. Captain Pengy, your friendly alien VTuber, is on a mission to spread good vibes and awareness about mental health. When they're not hooting for breakfast, they're caroling or diving into Earthling literature. From Resident Evil to Icky Sicky Ping Time, this creative star captain's streams are out of this world. I love it. Shout out Pengy. Everyone's here. I've been lurking and working a while. Oh, good. How's the VTuber rigging going? The rigging is done on this guy. So I'm at the fun point where it's just animating. I have this cycle where he's kind of like here, let me scroll over. I have like an idle cycle where he's just kind of like, da da dee la da da. And then when he talks on the microphone, I'm going to be using Vtuber. Get out of this mode. When he talks on Vtuber, he'll jump into this kind of, I'm shouting at you. And then I got to make him playing a video game. So I got to make 2 more cycles of him playing a video game, or he's going to have it holding a SNES controller, an SNES controller, and playing it. And then I got to make him talking with the SNES controller. So I have, in total, 4 cycles to make. I think I'm going to probably stop after this one tonight, but maybe tomorrow I'll make the other ones. That'll be fun. I'm glad I'm finally returning to this project, because it was kind of just sitting, not getting done. And I figure, yeah, I'll do it on stream. Why not? Yeah, that Fruitsy Tools, or Frosty Tools, not Fruitsy Tools. It's pretty cool. You can even add an overlay where it pulls your, it pulls like a clip from your channel and play it, but I haven't added that. I think I just like to read it. All right, that's looking cool. What does he do next? Bob, and then maybe he sways to the other side, and like hands on his, does a teapot pose or something. That could be fun. So let's bring him back down to Earth. Let's AI location rotation scale. So this is gonna be powered by Vtuber. It will be. Here, I'll show you real quick. You want to see one of them in progress? Watch this. I got one I've already got in progress. This is my buddy Chad, but my green screen is killing his jacket. But you see, he's got a cycle when I'm not talking. And he has he has blinks that go randomly, which I love. And every time I talk, he goes into a talk cycle, and that's it. And so it just swaps. Vtuber's brilliant. It just swaps between those two things, and it's infinitely watchable. I think it's so charming. And I saw this because who did I see? Foxlander. There's an artist, a Twitch streamer called Foxlander. Really cute model. And I asked him, what did he do? How did he make it? I've never seen anything like it. And he said he made it in Vtuber. Oh my God, I love this. Okay, so you're exporting the cycles. Yes, essentially this is a ping tuber, but I'm doing the work in Blender. Are the animations GIFs? They're actually not GIFs, they're animated pings, PNGs. Just because they're slightly higher res. Here, I'll get out of this. I have actually, let me load up. I have Nilbog as a Vtuber because I use this for Nilbog when I do VR, because I can't look at my my camera, my iPad when I'm in VR, right? So I'm gonna change this to big. So look, if this was a GIF, it wouldn't hold up to this scrutiny this close. GIFs have shit color and shit resolution. They'll never look this great. This is an animated ping, which I didn't know existed. I didn't know animated pings existed. Let me switch my avatar real quick, and you'll see load new avatar. Let me go to my Nilbog VR avatar in Vtuber. Where is it? Nilbog Vtuber. Here it is. Nilbog Vtuber. Click it. Open it. All right. What do you think of me now? So what you're looking at, I'm not even sure what exports animated pings. Here's how you do it. You Google animated ping, and there's a website called it's like a GIF website. It makes animated GIFs. And there's a section on there that says make an animated ping. And all you do is just find your folder of pings, and it makes an animated GIF. And it's exactly like an animated GIF. It makes an animated ping for you. It's exactly like a GIF. It's one file that just plays a cycle. So this is 2 cycles. Nilbog blinking and standing there like a dope. There it is. And then the other cycle is I kind of did 2 things. I had him hands on his hips, and I had him put his finger up, and so and just yapping. And so it just kind of It's actually only playing 2 cycles. I didn't do any of the blink shit. I kind of built in blinks. I just had blinks happen naturally. I think a lot of VTuber as a medium and animation in general boils down to if there is a will, there is a way. Yep, it's a genre. It's a medium, not a genre. That's it. So yeah, the sky's the limit. You can make a pingtuber look like anything, and a pingtuber, like, just call it a VTuber. But I only say pingtuber because it kind of explains it. People know what you're talking about. All right, we'll go back to Blender. But that's what we're doing. That's what we're making here, folks. Here, let me go back to Chad. Now we'll go back to Blender. Here we go. This is the real Nilbog. I like making models run in OBS. Oh yeah, anything that runs, and then yeah, OBS is running all this. Everything you see here is OBS is like After Effects but live. I love it. OBS is like if After Effects and a network TV station with a green screen capability was all in one little package, and it's free. I love that it's free. I truly appreciate you explaining. It's so cool to see under the hood. Yeah, of course. That's how we learn. I know there's also ToonTuber, but my skills weren't that advanced yet. Oh, I've never heard of ToonTuber. Pardon me. Small little burp. ToonTuber is exactly what Nilbog was showing, though. Oh, I don't know. I was showing Viadotube. Viadotube. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, I like what Scott did, but it wasn't the first rendition of it. Oh, ToonTuber. I mean, I don't know who's Scott. I missed something. I'm behind. Anyway, let's get back to the action. Oh, I was wondering why the music changed, and it's playing relaxing rainy day Nintendo music. That's kind of fun. I'll just let it keep playing. It's playing Pilot Wings Resort. And it has a rain sound. That's fun. ToonTuber is something this one YouTube person came up with. It's just a... Oh, no. Oh, I know ToonTuber. Yeah, the term ToonTuber is what Big Nose Bug uses. ToonTuber? Right? Yeah, I think there's like... It's good to have semantics and like words matter. I think there's some... It's nice to have something that separates... When people say VTuber, I immediately close my eyes and I picture an anime person. For better or for worse. And it's nice that maybe that's changing. Maybe with more VTubers that look different. When you say VTuber, it just means avatar. It just means an anonymous thing that's you, but it's also not you. And I love it. And maybe I'm working on an entirely new character. You know, I think that's what VTubing allows you to do is make new things. And maybe it'll be, I don't know if it'll be a new channel or something else, but I've gotten the bug. I'm addicted to this. It's fun. I think This Is God would qualify. Yeah. With its growth in the West, VTuber seems to be evolving more into a medium away from idol culture. That's a good point. Yeah. That's why we associate it so much with anime cultures, because that's where it started. And so that's by design. The first VTubers were idols, and like corporations were making it to feed fans. That's great, and that's beautiful. Fans wanted it. But we're seeing that there's other people. You don't have to be an idol. I don't have to sell out concerts to do this. I could do this from my shitty little goblin cave, somewhere down in Los Angeles. Oh, my apologies, Gob. I think I have a filter on my PC that made me think you were a cartoon. Longtooth, VT. I love it when people have VT in their name because it means Valiant Testicle. No, I'm kidding. It means Vtuber. That's great. It means Vermont. Longtooth, Vermont. I love it. Welcome on in. Plus, you're dealing with the old stigma of cartoons are for kids in the West. Oh, yeah. This is all... I've been dealing with that all my life. And we know that's not true because we know if you just go on Netflix or go on Max, the streaming service, a channel that is not just watched by kids, and look at like what the top 3, look at what's in the top 10 every week this past couple months. It's always been an animated show. And usually it's more than one animated show. Usually there's like 3. So that's telling you it ain't just kids. You dummies in corporations. Spend some money. Go watch Creature Commandos. Oh yeah, shout out Creature Commandos. Gob and I are in the credits. we did animation retakes on that show. If you look in the credits, it'll say this is Gob and Nilbog. I'm just kidding, but it will say we actually did work on it, and not to dox us, but we're on certain episodes. I won't say which episodes, because I only worked on it for like 2 weeks. Gob worked on it slightly longer than me. We're honorary Creature Commandos. We're the Creature Commandos. That's us. Hey, Gob, we look great. That was a fun show. It was like actually one of the hardest shows I ever had to work on because it was the most I ever had to draw. Those drawings on that show were great. I had to really take the pencil out of my ass and just draw it. And yeah, we just mostly did like, there was new lines of dialogue. It was written during, well, they recorded Amanda Waller like during the pandemic, and so like they had to have a temp voice for a lot of it, and the animators animated to the temp voice because they couldn't get the voice actress in, Viola Davis. And so we had to do like once they got the actual voice actress in, we had to go back in and fix a lot of that. We're like the water boys for the Creature Commandos. Yeah. I got you a towel, creatures. Oh yeah, GI Robot. Oh yeah, I worked on some cool GI Robot scenes. You have to redraw mouth sync. Yep, and a lot of things. We fixed a lot of model problems. Like those, the show was very hard to draw. It was a great showrunner whose name is escaping me, but he does a lot of WB shows. He knew exactly what he wanted, and yeah, when your show's hard to draw, and these overseas studios are worked to the bone. So I don't blame them. Everyone has deadlines, and so like yeah, what we are is like a second line of defense. We get to do the take 2s, the take 3s, and like okay, this character just looks wrong, or this explosion just looks bad. Can one of you guys? There's like an internal team of animators at the corporation we work at, and I like working there. So I'm trying to just keep it vague and keep it mostly positive because I do enjoy what I work on. Do I hate companies? Yes. Do I hate the company? Yes. I think it's a stupid company. But do I enjoy the work? Yes. And so I will never like, you know, we gotta keep it kind of vague. And anyway, and brush weasel. Yes, we brush the weasel. We scrub them up. But yeah, it's nice work if you can get it. And it got a season 2, so we're not on it anymore. The show, we were on it pretty recently. Like I mean, they just finished it like We were working on the last couple. You were working on the last couple episodes right up until it aired. Gob. But yeah, the cruise wraps, and now I guess it's been greenlit, and they got it. That means they'll be writing it for a while, and they won't need artists for quite a while. So we've moved on to another show. Yeah, we're just giving you a little background, little background. Keep it light. Keep it light and breezy. It blew my mind. The trailer had shots I'd just finished days before. Yeah, that's what, because trailers need the sweet shots, and they're like, well, we can't send this back overseas because it'll take like a month before we see it, and we need the trailer now because trailer, like the whole thing, it's a whole machine. Like it's got to go to internet. They got to translate it. There's whole people, like these are global shows, and they have like worldwide releases, so they need the footage ASAP. They need it yesterday. We're constantly if you don't see us streaming, it's because we're working, and we're up against a deadline. But if you see us streaming, that means there's a good work-life balance, and that's what's actually important to both Gob and I, is that we have a good work-life balance. And so, yeah, I think that's like a barometer. If you see Nilbog suddenly disappear, it's probably because I'm busy with work and I can't stream, and that's like, oh, it's kind of a bummer. Pray for good work-life balance again. But it's been great so far. Yeah, so we can work on our own work. Get out of here, Creature Commandos. I want to effing work on Nilbog and work on new emotes and with Goblin and collab streams and Vtuber tubers and all kinds of shit. But yeah. Anyway, work balance. That's it. I'm gonna have a sip of water. Ship of water. All that yapping. Big burp. But I moved the mic away. But you saw my mouth go up and went burp. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get back to the cycle. It's still a school night. I got work in the morning. So we're getting close. We have 45 frames to kill and we're halfway through it. We can do this. We can do this. I believe in us. What song is this? This is too syrupy. Let's go to the next song. Pokemon Duel. This doesn't sound like a Pokemon Duel. Super Mario Galaxy 2. Here we go. All right. Nilbog needs a burp animated emote. Oh, that'd be good. Big gassy burp. I actually want to do some Unreal shit with Nilbog where you can hit a button and make like gases come out of me. Or flames. We could already do flames, but I thought they'd be in bad taste this week. That's bad taste. We're not gonna do flames.
Aunt Gobo just raided with 42 viewers.
Aunt Gabo, thanks for the raid. Welcome on in. Wow, cool. Let's see. I'm gonna shout out Aunt Gabo. Exclamation point. SO. There's a lot of Gabos. Aunt Gabo. Jelly Janks. What up? Hey, everyone follow Aunt Gabo. They're your favorite goblin aunt. When they're not busy with adult games. Oh, here, I got adult. They play adult games. Cool. They're wandering about your New Year's plans, One Piece, and free-to-play games. Cool. They also have a thing for James Bond themes. Go say hi! Cool. What were you up to tonight, Aunt Gabo? And Raiders? Welcome, Raiders. And Dr. Jones, that's so cool. We inspired you to get back into making your avatar. I love it. The most adult game of all. Oh, now I'm interested. Do tell. Tekken 8. Ah, Tekken 8. How cool. Twixie Gobbo. I opened 2 different Goblin streams as I woke up. Got to the bathroom, returned to 2 streams of 1 Goblin. That's too many goblins. Oh, it's a wacky new comedy this fall on Gobstream. On Gobsmacked. Coming this fall on Gobsmacked. Can 2 goblins who are complete opposites live together in one stinky cave? No. That'd be fun. Too many goblins. Welcome on in, everybody. Way too many goblins. All right, we're animating a VTuber here. We're halfway through a cycle. He's doing a yapping cycle. He's talking. We have another cycle of him kind of meandering. There he is, kind of meandering, scrubbing through. La di dee, la da da. Let's see. It's Paul. Oh yeah, Paul. Hey, you know Paul? Yeah, everybody, this is Paul from many things. He's from YouTube's the Continue channel. A great YouTube video game YouTube channel where he plays video games with his friends, wacky games. And also from Goosebuds. He's one of the members of the Goosebuds podcast. Paul. All right, yeah. Let's finish Paul yapping and call it a night. This has been fun. It's fun to do art streams again. Getting back into the swing of things. I mentioned that forever ago in your streams, but I'm a huge fan of Continue. Oh, cool. Yeah, I am too. I found Continue after I found Goosebuds. But yeah, all the goblins. That's so funny. That's so, you know what? When This Is Gob first started VTubing, he came into work and told me, he's like, and there's a whole community of goblins. They're so nice, and it's so fun. Like, I'm like, wow, I guess I got to make a goblin then. That's so, yeah. I made Nilbog to belong, to feel like I belong. Like that's all we want, right? As artists, to feel like we belong to something. All right, so he's made his statement, and he needs to go back. He needs to roll back. He needs to slow his roll. I still remember seeing that first ever Gob stream and was like, what the fuck is this guy had the balls to have the quality right away? Yeah, fuck off. Get out of here with your talent and your attention to detail, Gob, and your radio announcer voice and your cute little skull. I don't know what. Get out of here. Yeah, you just go somewhere. Brought a whole horde of goblins into my second stream. Oh yeah. Nilbog is goblin spelled backwards. Uh-huh. And Nilbog Live is evil goblin spelled backwards. So, spoiler alert, I'm evil. What do you think of me now? I was always evil. I was evil all along. See new goblin, support new goblin. Easy as that. Never put that together. That's why I put it in my about. It's a fun surprise. It actually, and spoiler alert, any VTuber who has the word live in their name is secretly evil. They can be. Oh, they always have that excuse. They'll be like, "Well, it says evil. If my name backwards is evil, what do you want from me? Evil." Gabo backwards is Abug. What do you think of that? Raid backwards is Dare. About as evil as a daisy crown in May. Oh, that's cute. A daisy crown in May. I like that expression. That's a cute southern. That's a Southern Belle expression. I can imagine Pengy you saying that. That's cute. I've only known you for 5 minutes and I feel betrayed. Yeah, I'm evil. What do you want from me? I did the dance and said the chants and I summoned the anti-Nilbog. Lingob. Oh yeah, it's like Nilbog revert, like from the middle out. I was sipping some sweet tea and dropping that. Sweet tea. Y'all want some sweet tea? Y'all want some sweet tea? Sweet tea is great. Yeah, shout out sweet tea. I could go for some sweet tea. All right. You guys continue the conversation. I got to get back to this animation. I got a deadline of tonight. I want to move on. I got some Arizona iced tea in my mini fridge. Nice. BRB. Remember Arizona iced teas only being like 99 cents? I think they still kind of are. By some miracle. Okay, so he's gonna go back. What? And then let's move him back here. Location, rotation, scale.
And if
It's a Friday once again. Godspeed, David Lynch. It is Friday for most people.
and if you can believe it, it's a Friday once again.
R.I.P. But I'm gonna get emotional if you keep playing that one. That one's he's a beautiful man, and he's. It's a Friday once again. My partner refuses to support any store that upcharges Arizona. As well they should.
Great par. Keep playing like that and you'll have a good chance.
Thanks. I hope so. I'm going to have a good chance, you guys. You'll see. Let's move him back.
Great par. Keep playing like that and you'll have a good chance.
Do you think so? I don't know. Let's see.
Then, at the weekend, it's time for a reward. Saturday is treat day.
Thank you. Let's see. I think he needs to go down a little bit. Let's try that. No. Let's see. Let's cock his head backwards this way. And bring his arms up and the elbows out. Yeah. Let's rotate these. What about you? You gotta go over here. Oh, you got cold weather. You gotta go. I must be off. Got a very busy day. Have a good one, Twixie.
Nilbog!
Thanks for dropping by.
God was spelled backwards!
Cryozek, thanks for the follow.
Cryozik just followed.
Cryozek. Krausic. Have a good night. Always good to see ya. I will be also be off. Pleasure to meet ya. Even if I am evil, aren't we all a little evil? Not everybody is. Thanks for the follow. Oh, that's weird. It puts in a thing. It says, thanks for the follow. That must be a new thing that Stream Elements did. I got to turn some of that Stream Elements stuff off. It's a little wordy. It's 7 a.m. Oh, yeah. Twixie Gobbo's in the UK. Good morning, Twixie Gobbo. Have a good day at work. Go slay the dragon. You know? All right. Sorry if I miss a couple chats, but gonna try and lock in for a little bit. But I'll try and keep up the chat too. It's so nice having people. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? All these lovely people, raiders, lurkers, friends, well-wishers, enemies, to all my haters, welcome. Good morning, Twixie. Twixie's gonna have a good day. I just know it. I know it. Oh, there's an ad break. I'm sorry. Ad break for everybody. Let's take a quick bathroom break. Empty my my little goblin tank. And we'll be right back. We'll be right back. All right, let's see. Back to the movie. Back to the action. Ad break over. Now back to your favorite metal goblin. Are there other metal goblins? I'm gonna have to remember to duel them to the death. If so. Huge burp. Big ripe one. Oh boy. Let's see. It's because I drink nothing but LaCroix. Carbonated water, and it just I always have a burp chambered. Sorry to get personal. Sorry to be personal. Vulnerable. All right. But yeah, all right, let's get back to the action here. Let's figure out what we got to do to finish this up for tonight. Let's wrap up a cycle. Maybe he turns a little to, how is he? He's leaning that way. Maybe he comes back and he leans. What if he leans? He leans ass first, and his body kind of trails. His head follows last. No, that's looking weird. That's a weird idea. I don't like it at all. I take it back. I'm taking it all back. I still think you should lean a little bit. Yeah, it's looking cool. Ass first. That's how I exit a pose. Ass first. Okay, and what's he gonna do? Maybe his ass backs him up into the default, and he overshoots and goes back into it. I like that idea. Let's continue that. Ass first. Let's move his arms back. No, that's looking weird. That's weird. It should be moving like... Well, he needs to get to that position. Let me put that pose up so I don't forget. So I know what I'm working towards. Let me move these frames over. Let's take starting position here. Shift D, drag it over here. So that's where he's going. Okay. We can figure this out. Up and then back. Let's move this arm over here. That's still weird. That's weird. Let's move it closer. It's weird and not in a great way. It's looking a little awkward. So let's come up with something else. Let's straighten his spine a little bit. It's looking better. And less fucked up. Let's move this elbow down. I want to see it. Nope, not that one. This one. Let's move this hand over here. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I need to see that wrist kind of turn. Let's check it out without these things. Yeah, that arm is looking really stupid. Let's fix that. Awkward. That's, yeah, the elbow's like not doing me any favors. Yeah, I'm liking that better. I'm liking it better. I don't hate it. I don't want to delete the file. Actually, that reminds me, I should save it. File, save, and save incremental. File, save incremental, because it's been a couple hours. You wanna save incremental. You never know when you want to go roll back the clock. Let's find some other music. This music's getting a little syrupy. Let's go back to Rhythm Heaven. Yeah. Let's go back to... Here we go. Little doo-wop. Little doo-wop from Rhythm Heaven. If you're watching this on a VOD, you should be hearing no music at all. And that means you get to play your own soundtrack. I love it when VTubers rip the music out and I can play my own damn music. That's a treat. That's a treat to your listener. I kind of want to do something with his hand and put it... Maybe he gestures with this hand.
Nilbog!
Oh,
Goblin
Sir Dragon.
backwards!
Sir Dragonx 88 just followed.
Sir Dragon. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do something with his hand. Why not? Let's start opening it. Let's start opening it here. Let's ungrasp the fingers. Let's put them like halfway there. And let's fully ungrasp them here. Yeah. And what's going on? They look a little wonky. A little wonky. What happened? Fingies. Here. I know. We'll just... There you go. Oh. That's better. It's not great, but it's better. Let's see. Yeah, maybe he'll turn his hand around and like gesture. To do that, he would need to... Looks like he's wiping his butt. Let's see. I'm not loving this angle of that elbow. It's a little too big. Let's see. Maybe I don't want this arm here at all. Maybe I want it. Bringing more forward. Yeah. That's the move. He's gonna hands on his hip, hand out. I want teapot pose. I'm gonna put this fist on his hip as he comes up. But that one hook up. Might be kind of weird. Maybe I start him in a teapot pose. That'll work. Yeah. I got a plan for this one. Ba 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 da ba ba. Da da ba da ba ba da da ba ba. Okay, let's do let's move this hand up. Let's move this hand up. Yeah. Let's move this elbow out. Let's move his shoulders. Get a little twist. Yeah, a little twisteroo. Let's see what the next pose will be. Let's raise him up. He's got to get up because he only has a couple more frames to get up there. Let's actually move this in. Do a little cheat pose. Let's clear this one out. And let's tween between them. Right click, interpolation mode, linear, and then easing mode, ease in, ease out. And I'll grab this halfway between I, location, rotation, scale. Right click on the first one, interpolation mode, constant, put it back onto held frames. Let's do the same for this, interpolation mode, constant. Got my my cheat tween, push you back. Yeah, okay. Well, that's interesting. It's way too far, it's way too close. Yeah, okay. It's working. Maybe he's going too far. It's a little off balance. Yeah. Looks like it's a little off balance. Let's move him up. Oops. What if I... Yeah, I kind of want like a little gesture with his hand, like he's just kind of, he's talking. You use your hands. It kind of works. It looks like he's giving you the, hey, read between the lines, man. Work out this hand pose. But this is the general idea. I'm liking it so far. This hand should come forward more. Let's Yeah. Yeah. That'll work. And then this hand, he can do the end of the gesture. Like I kind of think the hand should like spread out and be the yeah, the palm out. And let's roll the fingers out. Let's spread them out. Oops. Nope, don't scale it. Spread your fingies. That's looking cool. Let's move it away from the body so it has some silhouette. It's getting there. Looks a little weird. Let's see. How can I hide the weirdness? Yeah. Maybe like side hand. That's cool. Yeah. Let's check it without the shit. It's getting there. Now we're just gonna polish it. Yeah. I like this. This is a fun little talking animation. Like an RPG, and you coming up to this NPC, and you're like, "Hey, can you give me the new quest? What I killed those three rats in the basement. Do you have another quest for me?" And he's like, "Sure, I got another quest. Well, you know that old mountainside, it's got ghosts up it. You got to go kill the ghosts." That's what he's saying. I'll do a little bit more polishing though. It's getting close. It's getting close to being done. Didn't take much. I did mostly talk. Chat did a good job distracting me tonight. I loved it. It means a lot that you guys are here. Let's see. Let's no. Oh God.
Nice par. That's the way to finish the round.
Thank you. This is the way to finish the round. We're going to finish the round. And it's a nice par. Thanks, Gob. Are you blending, son? Dad! I'm never going to learn Maya. I'm never going to learn Maya. We blending. How are you? Let's move this finger right. Oh, yeah. I like it right there. And what about this finger? Fingies. What about you? What about you? Okay, I like you there, but now I like this. Now you're blocking your buddy. Let's get your buddy back in view, huh? No. Not crazy about any of that. I like how it was before. Let's move your buddy back. Yeah, your buddy needs to be there. I learned... You all right? I learned Blender from watching you. That's funny. That's a good bit. The Blender Dad bit, ladies and gentlemen. Theys and thems. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. It's getting there. No, I still don't like those fingers. They need to be more curled here. When you do that, his hand needs to be let's see, maybe it's a hand position. That helps, but I need to curl these fingers. Coil them. Sometimes you got to coil the fingers. You got to curl them like this. And you got to curl them like, where's this one? Grab you. And you got to curl them like this. Oh, yeah. That's it. That's the ticket. Yeah, that's the ticket. This thumb is a little weak. Thumb placement. Whoa. That's just scaling it. That's better. That's better. That's better. Yeah. Okay, I'm liking that. Yeah. Okay, now let's check it without the rig on. That's pretty good. What about that? This back arm looks a little fucked up. Could use a pass. We're in the animation retake mode. We got the animation done. We're just kind of watching it, and we're looking for nails that stick out. We hammer those. We got to hammer them down. Cute little guy. Definitely wouldn't smash him with a hammer. No, sorry. He must be smashed. Gotta smash them all. There's no helping him. They must be crushed. Shout out Glep. Glep's an amazing artist. Let's see. Let's do this. You ever see one of these? S-O Geoglip. Geoglip. Does it work with capitals? Oh yeah. Geoglip. A kaiju VTuber? Count me in. This freaky fish is probably more fun than a barrel of monkeys. They were last seen in Azeroth, but who knows where they'll turn up next. Oh, you're playing World of Warcraft, right? Yeah, I saw you I saw that cool cutscene you're in. Talk about like a game that's having like a moment in drama. Internet drama that doesn't matter. I saw Hasanabi talk about that one dude who lost his character on that server. That it's that server that Taka plays on, where if you die in the game, you die in real life. There's drama. It's that Fangs, only Fangs. It's like a hardcore, dumb only Fang stuff. It's dumb. The less said, the better. I just listen to Hasanabi in the morning when I'm home. So he talked about it a little too long. It is amusing because it doesn't matter, but and I was fascinated by Elon Musk because I play PoE 2, Path of Exile, and Elon Musk absolutely farmed out someone to make him a character and claimed that he's like, I'm the top 7 Path of Exile 2 player. He's such an idiot. Yeah, he fucking did. It's amusing, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, the less said, the better. He's such a fucking loser. Yeah, I agree with everything you said. His shit gameplay was so funny. Yeah. Who's that one guy? Someone made like a video this morning, and it had like 2 million views in like an hour. The word's getting out. Hey, newsflash: Elon Musk might not know what the fuck he's doing, and maybe is just a sad, one of the most saddest clout chasers you've ever seen. But that's to be seen. He's also now essentially our vice president. Ah!
Eric Plays Space just raided with 14 viewers.
Eric Plays Bass. Thanks for the raid. Perfect timing. I was screaming into the void. He tanked a successful company. His kids hate him, and he cheats at Poe. The dude needs to pick a struggle. Well said, Mellowzine. Real. I do that every day. Hey, what were y'all playing? Eric Plays Bass. I'm gonna give you a big old shout out. Thanks for dropping by. You ever see a shout out like this? Eric Plays Bass. Hopefully I don't spell it wrong and shout out the wrong person. Eric Plays Bass is a musician who really knows their way around a bass. They're on a mission to play an album a day and sprinkle in some funky tunes along the way. Expect some clowncore vibes. Whoa. And maybe even a little APAP? Whatever that is. Can you explain I gotta know. All Britneys are pretty. As base as possible. Oh, I like that. I heard a term the other day because I was watching a review of a game I like, a VR game, and it's VR AF. VR as fuck. I like that term. As ballin' as possible. APAP is an old Chad Warden meme. Old Chad Warden. I'm unfamiliar, but I'm glad it's a meme, and I'm glad it exists out there. Thanks for dropping by, a musician. Welcome. I'll have to check out your stuff. We're animating a VTuber here. I was yelling into the void for a hot second, but I'm done. That moment has passed, and I'm now I'm making a VTuber's talking cycle. This is like we did his idle cycles over here. This is him idling. He's having fun. Diddly dee, diddly dee. And then when he talks, he's gonna look like this. Yeah, yeah. Eric is cool, except he hates Nickelback. R.I.P. David Lynch. God, I love that guy. Yeah. They're fine. Nickelback? Yeah, because when you gave $1 to Starbucks for your 95-cent coffee, you got a nickel back. This is how you remind me of what I really am. I've been wrong. I've been down. Everybody. All right.
Great play. You're playing much better.
Yeah, like an insane goblin. I love it. You're playing much better. Thanks, Gob. Thanks, Craig Sattler.
And if you can't believe it, it's a Friday once again.
I can't believe he's gone. But it's Friday. It's 5 minutes to Friday for me, but it's Friday for most of the world. Thanks for reminding us it's Friday. And happy Friday, everybody. Hey, everybody, your mission to honor David Lynch this weekend is work on your fun personal projects. That's what he would want. That's what you want. That's what we all need. David Lynch always had a table to make or some furniture, or he needed to put Bisquick on something, or he needed a monkey. Work on your projects. Okay? Do that. Do that for me. Do that for David. He made that weird baby. Yeah, and changed the course of all our lives. Mm-hmm. Weird that he's gone. One of those guys you never considered would be gone. Yeah. Hey, yeah, we're all getting up there, and I know there's other people. I know the world will change after Dolly Parton leaves. I know Dolly's getting up there, and I just know, like, I'm bracing myself. Not to say, like, everyone always says, like, these things happen in threes, so you know who's next, but that's the one I'm not looking forward to. Next. Is that I don't know. Yeah, he was sick. I hope he's not sick anymore. I hope I know he's in a better place. That guy. He's on a new adventure in the great beyond. But thanks for raiding in. If you need a raid and run, I always forget to say that. I know it's late, and there's not much happening here. I'm just kind of finishing up an animation cycle. We're frame fucking. That's what it is. The animation's, it's basically there, but we're making it better. Frame fucking. Bedtime. You need to skedaddle. All right. Thanks so much. Eric plays bass. Nice to meet ya. Oh my God, I'm so working on a personal project. Salad Forest. Oh, good. Welcome on in. Hey, and Salad Forest, everyone shout out Salad Forest. Oh, interview assets. Oh, yeah. They're very kind to offer to interview me next week. Next Saturday. Not this Saturday, next Saturday. Let me do this. Watch this. Never see one of these. Shout out. You got a shout out coming. Salad Forest. There's 2 R's in forest, right? Oh, there sure are. You guys ready for Salad Forest? Salad Forest? More like Salad Forest Gump. Gah. This furry VTuber's been serving up a buffet of content from art streams to medical dramas. They're just like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Just don't ask them to be a doctor unless you want a prescription for chaos. Do not ask them to be a doctor. Hey, Salad Forest, never be a doctor. The AI chatbot says don't. Oh, and Archibald, welcome Archibald. I want to see what it says for Archibald. This will be fun. This is like being read. Is that a read? Shout out Archibald. Oh man, here we go. Arch. This is my new toy. This is my one AI I'm allowing myself to have. Archibald. Archibald, are you guys ready? The enigma wrapped in a link in bio. That's pretty good. Last seen grooving to some funky beats in the New West. But who knows what other adventures await? Perhaps her bio holds the key. Or maybe it's just a portal to other mysteries. Scaredy cat. I don't know. I think scaredy cat might be an emoji that got mistranslated or something. Go figure that one. I was told by my teacher in high school I would be a bad doctor because I not know how if my patients were in pain and have no idea what that means still. That teacher, what a cruel teacher. Like, don't be a effing doctor. Was your teacher that AI thing? Do not ask him to be a doctor. He will kill you with chaos. He ain't done shit. Be fun. Like, yeah, don't check this guy out. You don't want to, don't peek under that rock. That's what I want. Maybe one day, what does it say for Nilbog? Good night. Have a good one. It's true. Salad Forest killed me once during surgery. Speaking of fun personal projects, so I know you're anti-donut when it comes to learning Blender, but I had actually already completed the donut tutorial. Before I discover your stuff, I know you'd recommend it from Eve Sculpts, but when I tried it, I got stuck quickly pretty early on and just kind of stopped. even when I came back to it. Any recommendations? Someone who's struggling when the thing you're working on doesn't line up with the tutorial. Oh. So the Eve thing didn't work out. Google's your friend, especially for Blender. Because and check the comments. I guarantee you, if you got stuck, someone else got stuck, and that's always helpful. Just keep searching around. Someone else will unstuck you. If you find a Reddit thread that's got the answer, bonus points if it's less than 6 months old. But take what you can get. Yeah, just don't give up, Aunt Gobbo. But come back to it. Take some time away, and maybe the answer will be more clear. Or don't be afraid to ask. You have an audience that most likely maybe knows Blender. So poll the audience. That's crowdsource that shit. Describe your problem and ask around on Blue Sky. Message me. I'm happy to help troubleshoot. Anybody who's learning Blender that's a friend. That's the Nilbog offer to you. Just reach out. Respect the boldness because I've never in my life expressed interest in medical profession. We can always try again. Yeah. The Nilbog guarantee. I guarantee you I will Google the problem as well. That's my guarantee. Also, tutorials are fine and well made, but like having a project and looking up the steps as you need them can't be beat. Yeah. I don't want to give up on learning Blender, but when things didn't work, I got bummed, and which is a shame. Blender has so many, it's so clicky. This is the most clicky program, and if you're clicking on something and you're not in edit mode, all these things over here, they totally change if I'm in object mode. These icons right here, if I'm in edit mode or clicking on other things, they'll switch around depending on what I'm touching. Whoa, what is he doing? That looks wonderful. So everything's context sensitive. So there's usually it's usually a small thing. And so you just gotta, take a step back, ask a friend, poll the audience. That's how we all learn. That's how I learned. I would recommend learning Blender with a buddy too. I took a Blender course with a friend, and man, that's the way to do it, because you have like another brain with two brain cells together. You could rub it together and make and figure it out better than one, my little dim bulb. But also, take a break. If it's don't get burned out, because I also see people do the donut and they're like, and then they never do the donut. They never do a single thing in Blender again. I mostly don't recommend the donut because that guy is a real asshole. Not to get personal, it's not personal, but he had a video. I can go look and see if it's still up, where he's like, yeah, you should be able to say the F slur. He was making a flagpole and he said the F slur, and he's like, oh, what's the big deal? You should be able to say that whenever you want. And I know that's when I'm like, okay, I don't need to fucking listen to this guy anymore. I'm kind of done. And then he got really into NFTs. He got really into crypto and AI art. And so fuck that asshole. That's basically that's my backstory to why I have like some animosity towards that dude. You can Google him. There's it's documented pretty good. Yeah, donut just only helps you make a pretty donut. It doesn't help you get anything else. I mean, yeah, it's fine, but there's better options. That's what I'm saying is find the project that works for you. And maybe there's keep looking. Maybe the Eve one, the Eve sculpts ones aren't aren't cooking for you. That's okay. You might find another one. No Blender Buddy, not yet. Well, I would start by like just formulating what the issue is and just like saying it on Blue Sky or Twitter or whatever, wherever your followers are, and I guarantee you someone will want to help. And if not, I will want to help. Oh, you did it? Yeah, the Blender donut. I mean, I did the Blender donut. I subscribed to his. He had a website that had some really great materials and shit. He had great resources. It wasn't until I dug under his like his personal what he thinks is appropriate that I'm like, oh, I'm really turned off by everything about this guy, and enough to like make it maybe not recommend him. That's it. That's all. Not, yeah. Okay. I remember speed running the Blender donut just to be mad about Mr. Blender Donut. Yeah. I'll give him the benefit, a generous read of the Blender Donut tutorial. It does show you all the it kind of goes through all the steps of what's here in Blender. Do you want to know all the shit that's in Blender? Maybe not. Maybe you just want to know a specific thing. All my homies hate Blender Donut. Hey, you're among good homies. There's 100 different tutorials, so yeah, fuck that guy. That's it. That's my point. And there's 100 different tutorials, so you know, don't try another one. But also be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself. It's okay. It's new programs are hard. Trust me. They could fix Mr. Blender Donut? Oh no. Let's see. All right, let's finish this guy. Let's lock in for the last couple minutes here. Jesse, you have to stop smoking that Blender shit. Let's see. Ba-da-ba-bum. Oh yeah, I need to go into pose mode. See, I'm in the wrong mode. Let's lower his elbow. I like that. Oop, I'm in the wrong keyframe. Let's move you. G to grab. So now I'm just ironing out shit that's bothering me. Like his, let's look at it in cycles mode. I actually want to, these fingers aren't reading. So I got to do something different with that pose. This hand, I might, let's turn this. Yeah. Silhouette. I should turn on my that key logger so you can see like I'm hitting what right mouse button, middle mouse, G. I'll try and figure that out eventually. Okay, that's working better. That's reading more. Let's read it with cycles on. Yeah. I like that. Cool. I'm digging it. All right. Man, that looks amazing. Last time I saw this, it was just in a T-pose. Yeah, we come a long way tonight. Tonight was just animation. Animation and yapping. It's the things I love doing the most. And I appreciate everyone coming out tonight. Thank you so much. All right. We'll call this done. Tomorrow's Friday. I might do a stream tomorrow. I'll do either stream tomorrow or Saturday. And because I got to do 2 more cycles. I got to do him. We now have him. We have 2 cycles of him talking. This is idle. for the Vtube and then talking for the Vtube. And now I need to make him gaming. So I have a SNES, a Super Nintendo controller. I'll make him playing it, and then I need to make him playing and talking at the same time. So 2 more cycles. You got a lot done. Yeah. Yeah. 3.5 hours. Actually, probably maybe less than an hour of actual work, but I love it. I'll take it. All right, I'm gonna file save this shit. Save. Good job, everybody. We did it. We made it. What am I doing? I need to go to twitch.tv. Let's wind the stream down. Let's go to just chatting. Let me turn down my my YouTube music. There we go. All right. Whomst are we raiding tonight? Boils and ghouls. Boils and ghouls. Twitch. Who's up? Oh, I hate how Twitch just starts playing loudly in my ear. Thanks for the chill stream. Melozine, thanks for the donations. I will ask you what your OC or personalized drawing I can make for you. Thank you. We're halfway to our $500 goal. Folks, if you know anybody who's got wealthy, deep pockets, send them the stream whenever I stream and say, he's raising money for the Red Cross to benefit LA wildfires. That'd be great. Let us see who's on. Oh, I haven't rated them. Oh, let's do it. You guys are the right kind of weirdos for this person. I love it. Copy. Thank you, Nil, for the BG noise. Really helped my comic progress. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I hope you post it. I'm going to hit Glep. Thank you so much. Shout out. Or no, not shout out. Raid. Shadow Legends. Paste. We guys are going to be raiding Jaw. You guys are in for a treat. We had a nice chill mellow stream. It's going to be a little less chill and a lot more fun. Instinctively knew it. That should be a game. Guess the obvious raid. Off you go. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Salad for us. Adios, Archibald. Aunt God.